Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at insights and messages for the collective Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. These being general messages, please take the ones that are resonating organically and don't force any onto your situation. You can also apply these messages to any aspect in your life. With that being said, Taurus, let's get into it. So Taurus, the first card you have is Infinite Self. And it says you're merging with spirit, eternal being, connect with ancestors, unlimited potential, and the angel number here is 8888. Aries also got the same card. So, you might have some placement in Aries as well, Taurus, but it doesn't have to be. The next card, Taurus, you have is Outside Forces. And it says, unknown figures are driving the situation, and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will shift soon, and you will be okay. So there might be some external factors, there might be some people on the outside which are not part of your inner circle, and they have their opinions, their plans. They might be driving situations, and you probably don't have a control over how things are going to go, but it says you will be okay, so nothing to worry about. So Taurus, the first tarot card you have is the Six of Swords, and you have it in the upright. This is a minor arcana. There is free will involved here. Swords is the air suit, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius are the air elements of the zodiac. You may have placements in the air sign, but doesn't have to be. Now, Six of Swords in the upright, it means moving away or traveling in some way. You could be traveling out for work, you could be traveling for just business or just a fun trip. But this is a change, and it's in a good and a better direction for you, Taurus. There is something new which is developing, whether it's on the outside or whether it's in the inside of you. And you might have felt some kind of tension before, or you might have been felt restricted. But things are changing. And it's better than what happened in the past, Taurus. So keep the hope and faith. Only thing is, you need to decide where you want to go from here. And I feel that this Six of Swords is giving you that short break, that break from your current circumstance or current situation. And this change will actually have a lot of benefit for you, Taurus. Now, this travel does not have to be out of town or, spending too much money. It could be like an hour from your place, or it could be half hour from your place, where you get to shift the energies and the ambience and the scene, the daily views of where you are. So shift that, and energy shifts accordingly. I also feel that opportunities are coming up for you. Now, it could be whether it's in work or it could be in relationships. You could be meeting new people. You could be traveling abroad even, or to a foreign land. The thing about the Six of Swords is that we don't feel or see the progress. But just know that things are moving. They're changing. It could be slow. But in the next few days or weeks, you will realize that things have shifted quite a bit. The other caveat with the Six of Swords is that sometimes we want to go in a certain direction and we feel that this is how it's going to be, but it turns out a little different than what we had imagined for ourselves. For some of you, this could be about going to a destination or a place where you could meet new people, where you could develop relationships that could go a long way. The only thing about Six of Swords is don't rush into anything. Don't rush or be over pushy, Take the time to organically develop the relationship and the connection or network. Some of you could be traveling in groups or with partners. So it's a good time to de-stress and talk about things and get away to a different place which shifts the vibe. And I feel that the shift of vibe is going to release the tension. It's going to release and the conflicts if you had that with anybody. The only thing is be mindful that Swords is an air suit, which means it's about verbal communication and understanding. So even though Six of Wands is a card of positive understanding, try not to use words that could cause any kind of misunderstanding or misrepresentation of your ideas, Taurus. For some of you that are working on projects, you may not be happy with the outcome. But if this is something that you did not envision before or did not account for, then there's always scope to make things better. Now, in terms of money, don't spend too much or don't spend excessively. Even if you get some money, in terms of gifts, of returns, or your investments that you made, you're getting some returns from that. Don't overspend or don't oversplurge. And hold on before you make, any new investments in the next 1 or 2 days. And for those of you who want to expand business, make sure that you're talking to experienced people. And especially if you are partnering in business, then make sure the money is clearly defined. Like, what are the investments, what are the returns, and how are you going to divide and share that, especially with business partners, because this could cause rift if things are not well defined. For those of you who are looking for health, I feel that if you have been neglecting your health, then it's time to take care of your health. And for those of you who have been treating some condition or something like that, then things will start to get better and you will soon start to see the results. Taurus, the thing about the Six of Swords is you're moving away from the Five of Swords into the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is next. So Five of Swords is conflict, mental tension, mental games. It's discomfort. It's words said that were not healthy in the past and we're trying to overcome that. But the next card is Seven of Swords, which is malintentions of people around. But it could also be working smartly. It could be not showing all your cards. So if you are planning to, leave a situation which is not serving you, it's a good time to think of your future plan. Just know that things do change and there are things that come up that are beyond our control. But with the Six of Swords energy out here, whatever change is coming is going to be positive. Even if it doesn't look positive, see it as a positive change, because when you turn back and look in hindsight, you will see that it was a positive change. You will recognize that. The only thing is, don't hold on to the past too strongly, because Six of Swords is a card of looking forward. So keep moving forward, Taurus. The next card, Taurus, you have is the Chariot. This is Major Arcana, but it's in the reverse for you. This is the card of the zodiac sign of Cancer, which is a water element, which means this is related to our emotions, our emotional strength. And how much do we want something? Do we desire something so that we can push forward to achieve those goals? This is that deeper desire, that emotional desire to achieve our goals. But it will take a lot of willpower. It takes determination. It takes focus to overcome obstacles and to chase our goals to achieve the desired outcome. Now, if you see in the card, it's reversed for you, Taurus. But there is a Chariot here. And that indicates progress, movement, right? Chariot stands for forward motion, pursuing our goals. And in the picture, there is a goddess that's driving 2 sea unicorns. And if you see the sea, that's very deep, it's very got all the froth out there, right? So, if you look at the sea, it's all roaring, right? There are waves, but at the same time, see, the waves are continuously, they're tilting in the direction of her movement, which means, the waves are also creating a smooth way for her to cross the sea. So, what I'm trying to tell you, Taurus, with this is that it's in the reverse for you, but that's okay, which means that this energy is available to you. The energy of controlling, taking control of your life, of your current situation. Of course, not everything is in our control, but we need to be in control of our emotions, our willpower. We need to put in that energy, be determined to achieve our goals. We cannot back down at the obstacles. We need to be able to overcome those. And also be fully focused. Our eyes should be on the goal and the prize. And also be very confident, because chariot is a symbol of confidence, right? But it also takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of inner power. You need to steer your pathway very carefully. You need to steer and navigate every step with a lot of decision, right? So I feel that while chariot stands for victory, achieving your goals through being focused and being determined, here it's in the reverse for you, Taurus. Which means that there is something that's pulling you in different directions. That's holding you back from moving forward. Either you are too splitting your ideas in your mind. You need to balance out those different ideas, or, if your mind is running all over the place, you need to balance that out and stay focused in one direction. There, in the traditional deck, there is the charioteer who's driving the chariot, not really there's movement over there. But there is a canopy, there is a canopy full of stars, which means that this movement is directed by the universe. There is a higher purpose to this, right? So, you might be feeling a little lost or directionless, like which direction should I go? Or you're getting bogged down by, constant obstacles, like one issue after the other. And it happens. No ride is smooth ever, but we need to be patient. We need to be determined, have our eyes on the final destination. That's only when we can push through. Don't get distracted by things. There might be a lot of distractions on the outside, so stay focused on your goal. Commitment is very much needed here. Commitment is needed. Discipline is needed. Right? So, only that will help you to, push through and navigate any challenges that come along. And Chariot is major arcana. It's number 7. Number 7 also is a divine number. It's the number of mastery. It's the number of knowledge, of, reading more and more, understanding more and more, and achieving goals through the effort that we put in. So you need to stay focused, you need to stay disciplined, and if your mind is all over the place, then you need to integrate those different aspects. Wherever your mind is diverted, try to fix that and try to regain your focus in the direction that you want to move. If you're feeling overwhelmed, get some help. If there is too much on your plate, get some help. So, yeah. Now, Taurus, the last tarot card you have is the Hanged Man, and it's in the reverse. This is also a major arcana, and this is Piscean energy. So you have Cancerian energy, you have Piscean energy. either you have placements in these water signs, it doesn't have to be, or it's astrologically driven. In the reversed, a hanged man for you, Taurus, it's definitely you're taking a pause. You're trying to see things from different angles. You might have been too busy with a lot of tasks or projects, and you were, of course it keeps you busy, but I feel that maybe it distracted you from the goal or the issue that needed your attention, Taurus. So I feel that your mind is racing a lot in different directions. So you need to, recollect your thoughts. Take a break, Taurus. Then if you feel that your mind is all over the place, getting distracted due to other problems that you have that are not allowing you to focus on the goal at hand, then you need to resolve those problems. And then get back to your goal so that you can focus on it. You need to clear the space in your daily schedule so that you can make the time to work on the thing that you want to work on. Right? So I feel that, yes, there are blocks, but I feel this is your own created block, Taurus. Now, when it comes to other things, ask for help and then release your rein or hold on how things should be done. Allow other people to do it in the best way they can. And then take one day at a time. You got to loosen your grip. Don't be too hard on yourself, or don't hold the grip like this is exactly how it's going to go and things like that. So take it one day, one step at a time. I also feel that for some of you, you already have been doing this for quite some time. So it's time to come out of it and move forward with that renewed perspective. It's not a great idea to be stuck in a pause and reflecting energy for too long. When we have that new perspective and we have that new sense of direction and energy, that's when things start to line up more easily for us. That's when things can flow and we're ready to, jump back again into action. So I feel that you took a pause to see how you can do things differently, and you did realize a lot of things. And it does take a mindset, we have to prepare our mind to make those changes. So I feel you were shifting your mindset. You were listening to things. You were doing things that were shifting your mindset. You did pause because now you want to move ahead and forward with the right kind of mindset, because that's when you manifest things, when our mind is in the right place. Now, for some of you, if this is about people, connections, relationships, I feel that you are not in a rush for anything. You want relationships to take their time, evolve naturally. And of course, all human relations are complex, so we cannot rush them. But at the same time, we cannot wait forever, right? So, yes, it's decision time. It's time to, you already thought things through, and I feel that it's time to put your thoughts into words or actions and take those decisions. Because if you are waiting, or if you're going to wait until you feel like you're 100% ready, we're never going to be 100% ready. So if you have, taken some time off, a few days to think things through, to put things into perspective, it's now time to take that leap, to take that leap, to make that decision. Right? So, sorry about that. Yeah, so, people cannot wait endlessly for you, Taurus. So make that decision, make that call. The next oracle card you have, Taurus, is Snake, and it says deception, shady, temptation, enemy. So I would say that, be careful, because we're dealing with different kinds of people all the time. Not everybody has our best interest at heart. So be vigilant. A deception, which means that people could be saying something and doing something else. So, you got to keep an eye out on that. Any shady stuff going on, anything which is not done in the right way, which is, maybe there are workarounds, there are fixes, which is not really good, then we need to avoid those kind of situations and people. At the same time, snake is a temptation. It's charming, in the sense that it stands for, people that might tempt us into situations that might not serve our best interest. Enemy, I don't think like any enemy per se, like I don't get that kind of vibe, Taurus, but it's always better to be on the alert, because in a world of today, we deal with so many people, online, offline, in the place we live, in our place of work, our place of interactions, clubs and institutes we have joined. So people are, coming from different walks of life with different kind of experience and different agendas. So if you're not vibing, then stay away. If you feel that things are not, looking right, then, you can help people here, try to throw some light on it. But if you feel that people have their own agendas, then just walk away from there. It doesn't hurt to walk away and take care of ourselves as well, right? Because snake spirit also stands for self-care. We need to be careful. We need to take care of ourselves, our environment, protect ourselves, protect our heart, and not get into situations that can destroy our energy levels, our mojo, so be careful before opening up too much in your friendships or in your work partnerships, which, because there could be like things said and done which, hurt us or make us emotional. That's the snake spirit as well. So be gentle with yourself, Taurus. And snake spirit also speaks about shedding a skin, which means shedding the past and, stepping into a new version of you. And it also stands for energy, for vitality. So you might be feeling like you have more energy to do things, or you have healed, or you are leaving the past in some way, slowly but surely. It's also repair. Sneak energy is also about maintaining ourselves physically, emotionally. If things were said in a negative way to you, then, it causes those heartaches and things like that. I feel that you're recovering from that or you're healing from that. So I feel that some of you could be part of a healing community or, caring about each other in the community. So I do feel, Taurus, this is a time for you to leave things that are not really supporting your well-being, things and people that are not, helping you grow in any way. If it's the relationships, make sure you're surrounded with positive vibes and positive people, because, they really add value to our well-being. Good people, positive energy, good energy people. Right? So that's the only way that we can heal. If we get into negative spaces, then it takes longer and it damages us more. So this is a time for you to look out for partnerships, people, and places where you can heal yourself better to avoid any negative energy around you. And the last card for today you have, Taurus, is the solar eclipse, and it says the Harbinger. So solar eclipse, Taurus, it happens when that new moon is directly between the sun and the earth, and it blocks out the sun's rays. So the solar eclipse has a huge potential. It comes with, lot of opportunities, just like the new moon. But the difference between the new moon energy and a solar eclipse energy is that there is a caveat or a warning with this, that you will get 3 times of what you sow. You will get 3 times returns, more than that, many times returns of what you sow. If you put in 1 bit of effort, you get 3 times the rewards, or 4 times. So make sure that if you are going forward with clear purpose, then you will get 3 times the rewards. But if you are all scattered and haphazard, then you will lose. your time, energy, and of course, you will not get the rewards that you have been looking for. So be mindful of where you invest your time and energy, Taurus. So those were your messages. Hope they were insightful and helpful to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the messages, please hit the like. And if you have not subscribed as yet, please consider subscribing. It helps me a lot. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye for now.